Well, that's a nice question. I think it's critical to have an intimacy coordinator. I think that like you coordinate stunts, you coordinate dancing. It's choreography. So to be able to say, this was what happens here, here, and here in a stunt, and this is what happens here, here, and here in a dance. But like now you guys just go be, put your bodies together and your mouths and whatever, and just like action and cut. Like that's sort of ridiculous. So I think that being choreographed is critical for everyone's safety.
The irony of that clip of her talking about having an intimacy coordinator, yeah. And now we have this update from Justin saying Blake Lively set me up. And we have some words from Justin directly. Let's get into this article by TMZ. Justin Baldoni claimed that Blake set him up by refusing a body double for S scenes. Are we surprised, guys? Are we shocked? Let's get into this article. Okay, so Justin claimed Blake was setting him up for a trap during filming of these scenes in the film, according to private messages unveiled in new court documents. I think the biggest blunder for Blake Lively, and I'm just getting a laugh at this point, is that she kept on yelling about it, and in hoping to get all the communications, which, by the way, Justin and Weaver are very happily sharing everything. They're like, yep, please see our emails, please see everything we were communicating, because all that it's proved till now, they were trying to do damage control. That's what it's proved. And when we have Miss Blake trying very desperately to cover up and seal all her so-called evidence from her side, concealing her conversation with Taylor. Why are you concealing everything, Blake? Aren't you innocent? Okay, that's another day's story. Let's continue. So let's read this email by Justin, okay? Let's go. Let's read it. Now, hey man, had a really bad week. I'm sure he did. Yeah, working with Blake must be a bad week. She had the audacity to email me directly and invite me to a meeting at her house alone if I chose. She refused a body double, which now Sony and Todd have to jump in to make sure that happens, because that's just setting me up for a trap, although she's making me have one. She's rejected all my storyboards for the sex scenes. So he has here's that full email. Let me continue. So she has rejected all my storyboards. He has to get involved because she's trying to keep both of our clothes on for the big love scene, which is just ridiculous. If you know the book, the whole thing is just a gigantic cluster F. And yet I'm doing my best to stay positive, although it's been very draining on me and time consuming over this break to be dealing with an actress who is rewriting the writer and director. I've gone through the whole script. I'm giving her a 95% of what she wants for peace, but this just a brutal experience. Just imagine how much this dude, Justin's a very smart guy. He knew that she's setting him up. Just imagine, he identified that this is something very fishy, the way she's behaving. And not taking a body double, that itself seems to be very odd, when he's the one who's actually said I'm okay with putting mine as a body double. It's adding scenes. You are claiming the dude's searching you and you're adding scenes. Honey, we are not dumb. Please stop treating us, the audience, as dumbos. You have become so embarrassed that none of the award shows recently you've been spotted anywhere out. You're just embarrassed now. You're looking like a joke with all the evidence coming out from Justin's camp, right? Yeah, we can see that. Anyway, here we go. Her husband, Ryan, told the studio reps had an all-hands meeting to go over Lively's list of protections to be met before production could resume following the SAG and WGA strikes. Sources close to Lively tell TMZ these messages were sent only... So now sources have to immediately run to TMZ and explain, nah? We have to explain our side. That is fine. We have to now run and explain our side. These messages were only sent after Blake had laid out in detail the numerous ways Baldoni and their partner had created a hostile work environment. After they agreed to more than a dozen protections of the safety of the cast and crew. Why did you continue this movie, honey? Why did Ryan allow you to do all those scenes? So you're telling me the A-list couple who have such a big name and image can't walk away from a film? The fact is you wanted to put this case and lawsuit on him with the intention of stealing his credits and rights for the next movie. This is what I think, in my opinion.